Hi, this is Pam. We're here at the Heirloom Seed Exposition, and I'm here with Brian, who is a farmer from Arizona. And I'm really excited to talk with you, Brian.
All right.
Yeah. And so, how did you get started farming?
First, I was just a gardener, and I started gardening because I was pretty mad about what was going on with our food. I was like 16. I found out about all this crazy stuff going on, and then I started a garden. And my buddy and we started making compost. We're going to all the coffee shops around town and like building gardens for other people and doing composting, and it just kind of progressed from there. And I find that when you're really passionate about something, that you bring people into your life that are into similar things, and it kind of all fell into place.
Cool. So how many years have you been doing this now?
About 7 years.
So you're 23.
I'm 24.
24. Cool.
So roughly 7 years I've been doing it, and we have a 10-acre farm in Sedona. I do apples, I do peaches, I do a lot of different row crops of watermelons and all the vegetables really. And I've farmed over in Africa. I've done quite a bit of things, and I'm really excited to be out here at the Seed Expo too.
Oh, cool! Very cool. Is this your first time here?
First time here.
Yay! Well, welcome. Yeah, I love being here because everyone's walking around being high around seeds. Yeah. So I know that one of the issues for young farmers is that they have a difficult time finding land.
Yeah.
So how did you navigate that?
I got lucky.
Okay.
A friend of mine already had some land, and we have a long-term lease on it.
Nice.
And basically, like, he was doing it, and he was doing it by himself. And we met one another, and he saw how passionate I was and how like knowledgeable I was about it, and it really wanted to bring me on as a partner on the farm. And I've done other things too. Like recently, I was running a 1-acre farm for a small restaurant in Sedona, and I worked on a 800-tree apple orchard for a while doing that. And now I'm focusing mainly on our 10-acre farm. We've got like a 1943 Farmall tractor and all kinds of stuff like that. And, but it is difficult to find land as a young person. There's the Young Farmers Coalition is a pretty decent resource, and they help to connect young people with land. There's a number of grants and stuff available to young people, not necessarily older people. And I've looked into some of that, but right now I don't really need it.
As you scored.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So how can your community support you, and how do you market your stuff?
Mostly at farmers markets, and there's a few restaurants that I market stuff to. In Sedona, people are pretty mindful of what they eat, and the restaurant owners they desire the crops, but a lot of them don't want to pay a whole lot for them.
The true cost of food.
Yeah, that's the issue. People want the stuff, but they don't value it or like even really appreciate it that much.
I think the people don't understand. I think is a big thing. Yeah.
But the main thing that the community could do is to come to the farmers market and support us and ask questions and do things themselves.
What do you mean by do things themselves?
Grow a garden. That's supporting the movement, which is supporting me.
Cool. So people could grow their own food to a certain extent because nobody's going to be able to produce all of it in their yard, and then supplement with you first.
Yeah, exactly. You can come to me. If they don't want to grow it themselves, they know they can get it from me.
Right.
And if they want information about it, they can come and we can talk and we can build community around it.
Yeah.
Build community around people wanting to grow food or wanting to at least know where their food's coming from.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So let me see. What's another question? Do you have anything else that you'd like any kind of a message for people to inspire them to grow their own food or go to a farmer's market or what else can people do to support this movement, do you think?
Well, I would say that that's the best thing that you could do is to know at least one of your local farmers. At least know one. Go out onto their farm and see it maybe. Like, most people would be totally willing to let you come see the farm and get your hands in the dirt.
And what if they aren't willing? What do you think that says about the farm?
I would say that they're probably doing things differently than they're letting you know. You know, a lot of organic farmers are using stuff like black plastics and organic pesticides and stuff like that, and it's not very cool. Like, people, when they see that, might not want to eat the food anymore.
Yeah. So there's different levels of organic and integrity. So that's
Definitely.
kind of what I'm hearing you say. Yeah.
Definitely. There's a lot of people with more integrity than others. And the people that have it would be totally willing for you to come see what they're doing.
Right.
Because they're proud of it. If someone's using a bunch of rolls of black plastic and spraying BT and stuff all over their crops, they don't want you to see that.
Right. So how does it feel to be a farmer? Like, what does it bring you? What does it give you?
It feels great. I mean, like, I'm not a rich man, but like, I'm rich in other ways, you know. To me, growing food is like the most magical thing you could do. You could take something that's like a little speck and put it in the ground, and you pay attention to it and you're present, and it grows and it turns into something that you can eat, something huge and abundant. And to me, there's nothing more magical than that.
And yeah. And what is it that you're feel? How does it feel to be, like, what do you think you're contributing to the world?
Well, I mean, I try to act locally and think globally about what I'm doing and create a ripple effect, you know, and like, if I can inspire at least someone else to go and maybe do what I'm doing or do something smaller, or to inspire other people, that's really what I'm trying to do. Is if I can build community in my own place and people leave and they go and do that somewhere else, like, it makes it bigger, and that's really what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your work, and thanks for being willing to talk to us. I really appreciate it. Anything else you'd like to say?
If you're interested in like seeing some of the stuff that I do on my farm, you can follow me on Instagram at earth_grower.
Okay.
And I have pictures of what I'm doing here right now, my farm in Arizona, my projects over in Africa. I go see other farmers and connect with other people like me. So if you want to see that stuff, earth_grower, Instagram.
Cool. I'll be following you right as soon as you leave the booth. Okay. Thanks so much, and have fun, and thank you. And if you like this, then please click on the subscribe button below and follow us for more information about ways that you can change the world one tasty bite at a time. Thank you. Be well.
You too.
You're doing amazing stuff. Yeah, thanks.